What's up, guys? It's Blake from Keller Williams. This week's episode, I'm going to be talking to you about my job and how I view it, how the public views it, and how some people in our own industry, other real estate agents, view it. Let's go! After every client closes on their home, one of the things that I do is I reach out to them and I get some feedback. I get two pieces of feedback that I really enjoy, but I want to address them. The first one is, that was super easy, I want to sell real estate. First off, you should sell real estate. The second one is, yeah, I'd love to sell real estate, but I don't like being a salesman. I'm going to address both of those right here and right now. So as far as the that was easy is concerned, it's my job to make it look super easy. Some deals are much easier than others, that is true, but you've got 30 to 45 days where you are literally sitting and you're working with 3 to 4 different people who all have different jobs, and you're making sure everybody is on task and doing what needs to be done, and you're negotiating contracts. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes that you, the client, shouldn't have to deal with. That's the goal. So it should look easy. And as for the I want to sell real estate part of that question, I really think you should sell real estate because it's the best thing in the world. And so that second one was, it sounds like fun, but I don't want to be a salesman. Here's the deal, I'm not a salesman. I used to sell furniture in my past life. That was sales. You'd come in and be like, hey man, I'm trying to get a couch and a recliner from my living room, and I was like, sweet, how old's your mattress? I was trying to sell you something. That was my goal. The big difference between a car salesman or a furniture salesman, I'm not knocking those professions because there's a lot of money and there's a lot of cool people in that. But what I'm saying is the difference is they don't have a fiduciary responsibility. A fiduciary, isn't that where you keep birds? You have a fiduciary responsibility, and what that means is that I am bound ethically to act in your best interest. So a furniture salesman or a car salesman, they do not have your best interest at mind because that is not their job. Their job is to sell something for the highest price possible. Well, Blake, if you're selling a house, aren't you trying to do that? Not always. It depends on what they're trying to do. So if you are a seller or you are a buyer, if you're the seller, I'm trying to either sell your house for top dollar, which is going to take longer, or I'm trying to sell it quickly for the highest amount possible. It is up to you to decide that, and then I make it happen. If you're a buyer, you have to figure out what you want, and it's my job to help you find that and get you in that home. I'm always looking out for your best interest, whatever that is. That's not sales. That's more like consulting. So here's some things that my job is not. It's not to sell you a home. It's not to open doors for you. It's not to send you homes online electronically. And it's not just to get you to the closing table and then never talk to you again because the transaction's done. Here's what my job is. It's to help you and your family decide what your needs are. It's to help you clarify and focus on those needs. And it's my job to act in your best interest at all times, which does mean at points in time, I will have to push back. If we decide that your needs are a 30-minute commute and you're sending me home 60 minutes out, I have to say, hey, look, when we talked, you said 30 minutes. These are all 60 minutes. Has something changed? Because I'm always in your corner, but I want to make sure that we fit your needs first. And after we know the needs and all the things that we're looking for, and we are attacking those, we add in the wants. That's the granite countertops, that's the his and her bathrooms, that's the 2 living spaces, the basement. Then we get to add those in. And most importantly, I get to educate you on the process and the market. And these are important because once you understand the process and how to write an offer and what the market's doing, because everything's moving super fast right now. When things move fast, if you're knowledgeable, it gives you the ability and the confidence to pull the trigger quickly, and you know what's happening. You won't spiral out of control because you'll understand what's going on. What I'm trying to say is that my job is so much more than just selling a house or getting you into a house. When you are buying a house, if you're selling a house, there's always dominoes in play. And if you've ever played with dominoes, you know that if you set them up, you can hit one and then they all fall into place if you've set them up correctly. If you remove one domino from that line, it stops at that point. It is my job to make sure all the dominoes are in a line so we can get to close and everything happens. If one of those dominoes comes out of the line, what that could mean is that you don't have a home. It could mean that you've already have all your stuff out and that other home didn't close, so you can't get into your house, and now where are you going to stay? These dominoes are a big deal. I'm not just selling a home. What I do directly impacts your life, and that's something that I take a lot of pride in. So let me know what your thoughts are. Just put it in the comments. I'm Blake Cook from Keller Williams, and I'm out.